not to get into it, but I love LeBron as a basketball player, as a everything that he did for basketball. For me, just Kobe was just a certified.
Exactly. So what he trying to say is MJ and Kobe is on another level, and Bron ain't on that level. That's all I be saying in my videos too. Was good with y'all boys, man. Real game official, man. We back, man, with another lit video. You see what I'm saying, man? We got AI, man. As y'all know, man, AI is one of the greatest. That was one of my favorite players growing up as well. Besides, Braun back in the day. Remember he used to get the AI braids when I was around 5 and stuff. So AI always gonna be like a goat. You know what I'm saying? Like, and to me, and to a lot of other people, man, big inspiration. Our community. You know what I'm saying? But he has some things to say about the GOAT debate and Braun, as if Braun the GOAT or not. So we finna get into this video, bro. Let's get into it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my bad. Shout out to Knucklehead Podcast too. Shout out to them.
This is what I want to ask, cause like you like us, you grew up. Mike is the man, and all of this. Like, so when you first made it to the league, you got the players. We all done saw it now, where you got them, caught them out down the island, and bam, 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 gained the little tester, then hit them. Like, for you, like that moment after you got a chance to bomb MJ and scoring, like for you, fuck everybody else. What did that feel like to you? Cause it takes me like when I first made the league. You never could have told me I'm gonna play against Scotty. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a Scotty and Mike, Chicago Bulls. You don't get like I don't care where you go. That it don't really get much bigger than that for me.
And Chicago too.
Cause I'm homegrown. I watched every single thing. So it's like that right there. Like the first game, bro, when I played against Scotty and I scored on Scotty, bro, I called everybody I knew after that game. Like, how was that for you to go up against MJ and do your iconic shit and bomb, and you got him. You fucked him up, like, for you.
And but still, I'm gonna tell you how bad he is and how great he is. He still almost blocked it.
Right.
He still almost blocked it. I got him good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Man, I mean, in the aftermath of it, because I didn't know what I was. I knew before. I knew that I was telling all my friends and my family that if I ever got a chance, if he ever guarded me, that I was gonna try my move on the greatest player to ever play. So I knew I was gonna do it. When he got on me, that's why I backed up. I said, "Oh, here we go." I didn't get nervous, and I was, like you said, just young, you know what I mean, and just confident. So my heart won't thumping or nothing like that. I won't, you know what I mean. I did it like I would do it any other time. I done caught millions of people with it. You know what I mean, and I got him, but I've gotten people way worse than him, but it's him.
It's him.
You know what I mean? So that's the big deal. It was I don't know, man. That night I was like, damn, but we had lost, so it was bittersweet.
Yeah.
Just imagine, bro,
I
crossing
went to
a
Charlotte
goat
game
up, bro.
when he was
like crossing a goat up. Crossing the goat up and then making a shot, bro. Like that's crazy, bro. You could say that he did that for real. Like he really did that. That's one of his highlights for real of his career.
doing this thing in Charlotte, and I went to the game. He took me up in the suite or whatever, and I remember just everybody. I had my homeboys with him, and I was just praising him. And my man pulled me aside. He was like, "Chuck, man, stop that shit, man. Like, man, you a superstar too, man. Don't do that." You know what I mean? And I was like, man, I just can't help it. I love this dude. I was like, you know what I mean? He was like, man, you don't love me because you wouldn't have crossed me up like that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, nah, I'm telling you, like, I asked you that because, like, you remember when we was at Jordan camp, the first time we really got to play against Mike, like, we started going to Michael Jordan Santa Barbara camp when we was in high school. like at the high school superstars, kind of the top high school players, he would bring there. Then the college players would be counselors. So me and D got to go as high school and college players as counselors.
I ain't go to college.
I'm the college player, asshole.
Just letting you know.
And so, like when I first got up there, like I was like you said, it was funny for me to not be nervous to play against him, but I was nervous to just be next to him or around him. But when we was on the court, I was like, I gotta fucking do something against him. I gotta do something.
Right.
Like you remember how I used to go with Mike if we wasn't on his team, I used to try and kill Mike. So when I scored on him and shit like that, I'd be like, I'm calling everybody.
That's an accomplishment, man.
What?
That's man. That's a I have arrived moment.
For real.
You know what I mean? Like,
And then he wasn't
man, do
even
you
in the
remember?
league
Was y'all at the game where they honored us with the top 75?
No.
No.
Okay, just me being.
This is great.
Just me being there. Like, this the greatest feeling that I had when I was there, in the room. When you got the older, legendary guys, they want to meet you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, they want to meet you.
I be trying to tell y'all, bro. It's only certain legends that's gonna respect. I mean, not certain legends, but it's only certain players that's gonna get that respect from like all the legends. They not respecting none of that soft shit in the era we in, the new era. They don't respect a lot of players. AI different though. He carried his team all the way to the finals. Yeah, he only won one game, but he ain't get swept. Like AI, bro. I wish AI would have won a ring, bro. I wish he would have won a ring, bro. Like he'd be talked about in the GOAT debate too, a little bit more. As far as like top 15. You know what I'm saying? Top 15, top 10. But bro, like they don't respect a lot of these players in this era. Y'all think they do? Hell no.
You know, you talking about, it's an honor and this, that, and the third to meet you, and they saying the same thing to you, man. I always wanted to meet you, and and that it was flattering. Yes, it was. To be in a room where you with the best, the cream of the crop, and they giving you your props. But I remember, man, and I'll never forget it. He showed up to the joint. And I just remember the reaction from everybody else. All the other, 74. You know what I mean? All the other 74. And I remember the reaction from them. You know what I mean? Like, I was looking at it like, yo, this man is the man for real, man. I mean, I hear all the comparisons and all that. You know what I mean? And I have to be biased. I have to be, because he made me want to be me.
Yeah.
But then I get a chance.
They're not talking about Bron like that. I'm trying to tell y'all. I try to tell y'all Jordan on a whole nother level than a lot of people we be talking about, bro. Everybody, really. It's Jordan, bro. The aura, like, just everything he did, bro. Everything. He could do everything. That's the GOAT for real, y'all.
To when you want to debate about it, I get to talk about his accolades. I get to talk about what he's done, like, and be confident in my feelings. You know what I mean? And not to get into it, but I love LeBron as a basketball player, as everything that he did for basketball. I mean, the man he is off the basketball court, all the things that he's accomplished.
We all do. If you don't, you a hater.
You know what I mean? He's it. You know what I mean? And they always putting them together. Like, why it can't be like LeBron is on Mount Rushmore.
Facts.
That's enough.
That's
you know what I mean?
Like, by saying that Mike is better than him.
Yeah,
it's
not no disrespect, because you're better than who I am and was as a basketball player. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like, for me, just Kobe was just, I mean, just a certified.
Exactly. So what he trying to say is MJ and Kobe is on another level, and Bron ain't on that level. That's all I be saying in my videos too. Me and AI think alike when it comes to this. When it comes to this, with Bron, I've been saying it. Bron, ain't nothing wrong with knowing Jordan and Kobe better than you. They on another level. You still a great. It ain't like people when I do these videos like you was trash. Like, yeah, you had a lot of trash moments when you was playing like garbage. You a great player, but you just not on the GOATs level, bro, of Kobe or Jordan. And everybody knows that. Y'all will listen to AI though. I know y'all gonna listen to AI. Cause everybody had respect for AI. Kobe in his stories, Jordan got respect for him. Like, come on.
Maniac killer. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about serial killer. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about, I mean, want to eat your heart. I mean, that's who he was every night. I'm not, I mean, I'm taking everything personal every night. You know what I mean? And his work ethic and everything about him, man, like as a basketball player, he was just, I mean, he's the real, him and Mike are the real definitions of killer.
Okay, let me ask you a question, because this is something I say.
You mean to say they are the real definitions of what a GOAT is? That's what he's trying to say.
And since we here and we talking about this, like I say, it's no disrespect or slight to anybody.
No.
But when everybody be doing this whole GOAT, best ever, I feel like they be tripping when it come to Kobe. Cause I feel like if we being honest, I don't know how you want to separate it or position it, but to me, in my opinion, Mike and Kobe, they up at the top in some other little separate room.
Yeah.
And they still, like, all of the greatest and all of that is still amongst them, but they get to go sidebar over here and talk about something else that don't nobody else know. Do you agree with me on that? Do you agree with me on that? Like, I'm just the way and I'm not talking about.
That's AI right there. AI exposing the truth, exposing Bron, right here in our face. He just agreed with him. You can't make this shit up. Shout out to the podcast. Shout out to y'all, bro. Speaking y'all truth. Y'all real.
Like, everybody got their stats and everything, right? But we all know, as real hoopers that lined it up at the highest level when we went against them people, we know the difference of how people were revered and talked about and responded to when they show up and they are who they are. And in my opinion, I didn't play against all three of them. I done scored on all three of them. They done scored on me.
Yeah.
And it ain't them two. Kobe and Mike is something completely, totally fucking different, bro. I promise. And everybody, like most people that I done had this conversation with, they all agree. If they didn't play the same thing, they didn't play against all three, and they seen all three, and they know Kobe and Mike was different.
And one thing I know, I'm
gonna say this before AI talk. All of these players sitting down played with all of them. All of them. That dude next to the ball-headed dude, next to the Richardson dude, that's Jason Richardson, I think. Something like that. I remember who that was. I don't know if I'm getting his name right or not. That's AI, obviously. And that other dude, I think he had said something about Bron when they was about to draft Bron. He used to play for the Cavaliers, the dude with the braids. And he had said Bron was like overrated coming out of high school. But my point is, what I'm trying to say is they all like played with Jordan before. They played with Bron, obviously, and they played with Kobe. It was in that era, that the 90s and early 2000s era. All of these players.
People gotta know.
So whatever they saying, bro, y'all listen to, bro. These is like the OGs too.
And one thing I don't respect when it come to people that get upset about the debate.
Yeah.
That's your opinion.
It's opinion.
I mean, man, your fan. I mean, if you're a fan of this person, man, and can't nobody tell you that anybody else is better than them. You stick with that. You hold that close and near to your heart. That's how you feel about that player, man. It's nothing wrong with you saying LeBron is the best. It's nothing wrong
That's
with you
your
saying
opinion.
Steph is the best that ever played. It's nothing wrong with you, you know, that's your opinion. That's how you feel.
You gotta
You not
respect other people's
there's
opinion.
not a right or wrong.
Yeah, you gotta respect.
If you that type of fan, you gotta respect it. People call me the GOAT.
Yeah, and
Definitely
you are
is.
to
You
some
are a
people.
goat.
You
To
one of
some
the goats.
people.
You
You
want,
are
but
a
you
goat.
To
are
some
one of the
people.
goats, though.
To some people.
Yeah.
You know, people make an argument for me all the time and say, "What if you was 6'6"?"
It's curtains.
You know what I mean? Like
Problem.
people say that. I'm never gonna say nobody is better than Michael Jordan. I will never say that. But people say all kinds of crazy things. Somebody told me before Michael Jackson couldn't sing. Like what? And then right then I was like, okay, people tripping. I done heard it all now. You know what I mean? So now I'm prepared for what anybody say. You understand what I'm saying? Like I know people just say the craziest shit. You know, like a person actually told me
Like
Michael
like
Jackson couldn't sing.
like Low talking about Bird, not like. Come on,
Like, come on, man.
come on.
Come on, man.
Hey, I know I don't want to talk to you about because I was at this game, this All-Star game. I can't. Damn, what year was it when it was Mike's last game? Was that 02, 03?
Man, they robbed us.
Sean Marion, what happened?
No, they gave Kobe that foul at the end. Mike hit
Sean
the
fouled him.
shot. Mike hit
Kobe
the shot.
came down and fucked up the game.
Yeah. he
Kobe
shot
was
them
not
free
on
throws.
that. I remember. I'll never forget that. I said, "Goddamn Kobe, goddamn Kobe, you fucked up history." And it's just the way he would have wanted it too.
Cause that jump, man, he hit the jumper. Sean was right up.
Sean was all over him,
Yeah.
boy. Tricks was all over him. And MJ said cash, and then goddamn Kobe happened. But like that was one of the like all time, like, you know, y'all had the competitiveness in that game. I remember it was like you, Steph, a lot of y'all guards was out there and everything. Like, what do you remember from that game? That was MJ's, that was his last year, right?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
it.
because Vince let him
I
start.
remember them. What I liked the most was the uniforms. That was the old school uniforms.
Yeah.
I was so happy to put that on because I remember Mike wearing that uniform back in the day. I think the NBA
White
right
joint,
here.
yeah. White and red, y'all had on white
Yeah,
and red.
man. I remember them days when he had them joints on. And then I mean, just the
And it was competitive, though. Like, that was what I loved about that game, that it was like, yeah, y'all did the little bush, but then it got cracking. It got, like, cracking to where it was like, y'all, oh, no, they playing for real now. This ain't just like, let them go. Like, how was that part of it?
it's just, man, for me personally, like, I only know how to play one way. Like, I play like that in pickup. I play like that when scrimmage, preseason game, regular season game. Like, that's why you never.
And your All-American game is more competitive than most of all
Yeah.
these other ones, for real.
It's like I play the same way in the finals that I play in a pickup game. I'm gonna play the same way. That's why the lights never got bright for me, too bright for me. Cause I play like this all the time. I'm gonna play the same way in a home game that I'm gonna play in a away game. You know what I mean? Like I never
Yeah,
understood.
a lot of players in this league, they fold. They fold under the lights. They play hurt. They can't play through injuries. Like all type of shit.
When people say the role players play good at home, but then
Yeah,
you know,
on the road, they-
like what
yeah.
difference do it make? That's more that make you feel better to shut the crowd up.
Yeah, that was what I
You know what I'm
liked about it.
saying? Like I'm coming in here to kill. It's gonna be quiet when I leave out of here.
enjoy getting to talk shit to the other crowd.
All that.
Like that was something that I loved.
Cause they talking crazy to you, and then you getting the last laugh. Come on, man.
Exactly.
Ain't nothing better than that. Anybody can play good at home. Like that's man, everybody cheering for you. You know what I mean? That game, them was the All-Star games right there. Like
Yeah.
we always was trying to win. You know
Man,
what
the
I mean?
All-Star games now is so dang soft. That shit soft as hell, bro. They don't even be playing for. They be bullshitting, bro. Like even the early 2000s was way better. The early 2000s was better. Once it hit like the 2010s, the COVID year, to now, like over with, bro.
I remember what coach it was, but I remember. Yes, I remember. I ain't gonna say, but I remember.
That's the end of the video though. That was just pretty much his whole take on it. With Jordan when he had to play him, how he felt about him, who the GOAT is, and um, if he think Bron on Jordan level. This is a W video. Um, gotta appreciate stuff like this. Gotta appreciate them bringing on AI on here. Everybody be wanting to know what's up with AI and what he think about what's going on in the league, who he think the GOAT is. So shout out to Knuckleheads Podcast once again. But to the next video, I'm out, y'all.